The St. Paul Police Department recently bestowed its Medal of Valor Award to officers who, in 3 separate incidents, demonstrated courage and dedication in some of the most dangerous conditions an officer can face. On March 6, 2008, officers Michael Carroll and Robert Howell responded to a burglary to find a man waving a samurai sword. When the man advanced and threatened the officers, Carroll and Howell fired on the suspect, disarmed him, and then rendered first aid. Howell recognized his fellow officers, but saved his deepest thanks for his family.
Now this next one and last one, I'm not going to get through. Andrea Howell, would you please stand? Andrea, you are so special to me. Every morning when I leave and I'm wearing this uniform, she says, "Dad, I love you. Be careful." And she means it. Quickly followed by, "Tell Nick be careful, tell Brady be careful, tell Fred be careful, tell Reno be careful," and everyone she can name until I lock that door behind me. And if those of you who took the time out today to get to know her, introduce yourself to her, well, it's going to take me just a little bit longer to get out that door every morning. So for that, Andrea, you're very beautiful. Everybody, thank you very much.
On July 21, 2008, Sergeant Ann Bibo, on one of her routine jogs, came across a man attacking a youth, first with a baseball bat and then with his fists. Officer Bibo, unarmed, grabbed the bat, striking the man and allowing the youth to escape. The man fled but was later caught and arrested.
When this whole thing happened, I have to be honest with you, the first thing I thought is I had a little conversation with God right there, and I said, why me? Why not Dean Keenan? He's the biggest guy I can think of. In fact, we've had conversations about he should probably get like extra pay because just one entree at a meal isn't enough, you know? To run that by the Federation. But the next thing I said was, I don't have any backup. And at that moment, my eyes were drawn to that law enforcement memorial, and it was though I had God saying to me, "You have your backup." And although I was alone, I didn't feel alone for a minute. I felt like all those brothers and sisters that had gone before me were there. And sometimes I think we can get really sad wondering where they are. And I know I have. But I can tell you without a doubt, I knew every one of them was there with me that day. And that's one thing I can say about cops is that I don't think we ever quit doing our job. We just end up doing police work on the other side. Thank you.
On April 6, 2009, Officer Patrick Murphy and his canine Boomer responded to a man with gun call. Officers Adam Bailey, Brian Casey, Heather Kachinka, and Douglas Wilson arrived and attempted to secure the suspect. A struggle ensued during which the man retrieved a gun. The suspect fired on Boomer and turned his weapon on the officers, who returned fire. Boomer was caught in the crossfire and injured, but has since recovered and is now retired. The suspect was treated by medics but did not survive.
I would really like to thank these 4 officers here. Their actions that night undoubtedly saved my life, as I was very close to this individual and I had holstered up and went to go hands-on. So I owe my life to them today. I just want to thank them. I also want to thank the outpouring of support that I received from the community. I received letters from as far away as Florida and the state of Washington, wishing Boomer a speedy return and health, and I received numerous letters from children all over the east side of St. Paul, thanking Boomer for his service to the police department, keeping them safe. That overwhelming support during the time when Boomer was struggling to stay alive was really helped out a lot, and I really appreciate it.
Police Chief John Harrington bestowed the Medal of Valor, the department's highest award, on these 8 officers and canine Boomer.
Today's honorees have demonstrated a willingness to risk their lives to save others. It's a willingness to subject themselves to injury, to death, and today's heroes defied what some would call common sense by exhibiting what I call cop sense. For most of the public, when danger is present, when shots are fired, most people run away. That's the commonsensical thing to do. But not a good cop. Good cops run toward the gunfire. Good cops run toward danger. They're drawn toward it. They're drawn by a knowledge that to be of service, to help those who cannot help themselves, they must expose themselves to mortal danger.
If you'd like to see more, only the City of St. Paul brings you the entire St. Paul Police Department Medal of Valor Awards ceremony. Stay tuned to Channel 18, or to see the video on demand, check out our channel on YouTube. Go to stpaul.gov and follow the link.